Customs.com.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning / afternoon. It's the official Man Cave morning / afternoon show.
What's up, y'all? What's up? We back.
Salute, peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in, man. We're going to talk about some things today. Going to be an awesome show.
Yes.
Because we got some things to discuss and get off our chests.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. Let me introduce my partner, my co-host, the man that always has the plan, and together we understand. We call him what?
Smooth
P, y'all.
P.
All right.
And the man sitting next to me, the man's wearing Biggie like Will Smith. He always looked jiggy. We call him the one, the only.
Getting him, man. You getting it.
Storm on the journal.
You wrote that down, Wrote that down, bro?
Nah, it's all here.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Shout out to everyone watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. Salute to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. You know we everywhere. We on multiple platforms and everything, man.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody listening to us live on the TuneIn app. Listen, if you don't have the TuneIn app by now, download it. It's free.
Yeah, man. Free 99.
We like free. Yes. Yes. And listen, you can listen to all your favorite radio stations on there. And guess who's on there? BKS1 Radio. The Man Cave Show. All the favorite shows. Al, Live in the Cypher. Beards and Bald Heads. All of that. Ask Maddie. All of that, man. Champagne Hour. All of that, man.
DJ Jess after work.
DJ Jess. Right. After, yeah, man. Everybody on there. So download that TuneIn app.
The game.
It's free. And shout out to everybody on FB trickling in. Peace and blessings. FB, y'all, some of the most beautiful people in the world. Salute.
Yep.
We love y'all. Y'all already know.
That's a fact.
No doubt. Shout out to the Grammars on Instagram. Come on to this world, to this side right now, because we got some things to talk about on the Man Cave Show. Let me just get some love real quick. Shout out to Kim E. Brown on the check-in. Yes, she's platinum. She's always sharing out and supporting. Shout out to Maria Hunter Jordan on the check-in.
Salute.
Miss Maddie. Shout out to C.E. King Parker on the check-in. Shout out to Kim Solomon on the check-in. Michael Nichols on the check-in. Shout out to Joshua Davis on the check-in. Joshua, what's good? What's good? Shout out to Arturo Leon. Salute, peace and blessings. Shout out to Leslie K. Morgan on the check-in. Denise Sparrow on the check-in. Barb, John Booth Sr. What's up, fam? What's good? Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury, Victor Johnson. Vic, what's going on, fam? DT on the check-in. Soups on the check-in. Just everybody, man, trickling in. Peace and blessings to you all. And Sandy on the check-in.
Yes,
all right.
Sir.
So as y'all trickle in, we'll show you some love. You know how we do. One of the things we're going to talk about today is how you are blocking your blessings. How you are blocking your blessings. So let's talk about this today. And the other thing we're going to definitely get into is scams you need to avoid. Scams you need to avoid, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are really getting scammed by a lot of these things that are out here, man. And we need to be aware and know what they are. So we're going to go into some current events, but we're going to spend a decent amount of time talking about these scams.
Yeah, man.
All right, so don't get fooled. Scams you need to avoid. So we're going to talk about that. First and foremost, no matter what platform you are listening to us on, click the share button right now.
Yep.
Just click your share button right now. Share it out. Click just like this. Click. Just click. Share. That's support. That's love. And let's get on with this thing. You know we are sponsored by Four Brothers Restaurant, right? Y'all know that. So shout out to Four Brothers, man. Southern Comfort Food. They are located at 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. All right, give them a call. 908-834-8889. That's 908-834-8889. Check out Four Brothers Restaurant. Go give them a visit, man. The food is delicioso. So go check them out. Spend a little time with the brothers. All right, Four Brothers, that is. Okay, and they are BKS sponsors. And shout out to our other sponsors, TGI Fridays. Friday Night Live is going down tomorrow. Listen, man, if you're in the area, drive on out. Come on out to TGI Fridays in Piscataway, located at 1315 Centennial Avenue for the official Friday Night Live. We're going to put it down tomorrow from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's our happy hour mix.
Goes down.
Yes, we going in from the classics to the current. You know how we do it. Your boy DJ Smooth P will be on the ones and twos. Shout out to a girl DJ KT, DJ Jess, DJ Sassy, and yours truly will be rocking out tomorrow. DJ Stormed on the General. All right, on the ones and twos, going in tomorrow, having some fun with y'all. We're going to do some giveaways and all of that. Come out and get your half-price appetizers and your drink specials. All of this is powered by the music, is powered by WBKS1.com. All right, so come on out and have some fun with us. All right, tomorrow, TGI Fridays. It's going down. Now, let me give a few more shout-outs. Shout out to Nikki Owens on the check-in, Carmen Brown on the check-in. Hey, Carmen. Nat on the check-in, Eugene Napoleon on the check-in, Karen, Miss Fabulous on the check-in, Walter Pittman on the check-in. We see you all, and let's get this show started. What you want to go in with first, P? Let's get this whole Wendy Williams thing out the way.
Yeah.
So, in case y'all don't know,
the triangle is
well,
real.
one of the things. All right. So, Wendy Williams no longer has to deal with her estranged husband, at least when it comes to her TV show. All right. As we told you on Tuesday, Kevin Hunter wasn't going to be one of the show's executive producers much longer, and they officially dropped him yesterday. Wow. A spokesperson of the show tells us Kevin Hunter is no longer an executive producer on the Wendy Williams show. Wendy and Kevin were in the process of reaching an accord where he stepped down as EP. We're told there were no issues with his job duties, but Williams was suffering from distress from his presence on the set due to issues in their relationship.
Man.
And again, hey, listen. And then it goes on to say Wendy Williams' husband Kevin Hunter trying to negotiate multi-million-dollar settlement in divorce.
Mm-hmm,
multi-million.
Yeah.
All right, after 22 years, he won half. Well, somewhere near it. It's sad. I mean, it's sad. But you heard about what's going on now with her husband.
Man.
Do I got to tell y'all in case y'all don't know? Do I got to tell y'all? All right. So, but now, as Williams prepares for her new life without her husband, Hunter himself is dealing with a slew of issues outside of his divorce and new baby. In fact, in a recent interview with Unwind with Tasha K, singer Avion Foster unveiled an explosive secret challenging Hunter's sexuality. Back in 2017, Foster, whose real name is Avion Foster, went viral over his vocal similarities to Brian McKnight. His rise to online fame led to his business connection with the producers of The Wendy Williams Show, which in turn fostered a working relationship with Kevin Hunter. From there, Foster said he was signed by Hunter's management company, 53rd West, which reportedly sparked a sexual affair between the two. Wow, this is all coming out now. Kevin will always beg me to go to the spa, Foster said in the interview. Also begged me to go to the spa. I don't like spas. I don't like massages. When we got to the spa, I noticed he would only choose the days that nobody would be in there. I already had curiosity that he was gay anyway. You know how men be like that, act like they tough. So he got naked and went in the pool and was like, so what you gonna do when you get in them rooms and they ask you what you gonna do for your fame, Foster recalled. He was like, come on, get in the tub. Let me talk to you. However, Foster said he declined and left the area. Now, I'm not gonna play you the interview that we saw before the show.
Yeah, actually it's long too.
And it's very descriptive.
Yeah, it's super descriptive.
It's very descriptive, but we will play you a little bit of what they were talking about on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Because somehow he got tangled up in this too, as well. So the plot thickens. So now, Wendy's husband is trying to, get a lot of money. He wants millions or whatever with his divorce settlement. He's not on the show no more, all of this. And now this comes out with one of his artists. All right. And the artist doesn't like Wendy either, but he told the truth. He basically candidly told the truth, his truth, about Kevin Hunter.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the clip from the Breakfast Club, though.
For me, someone who used to be friends with Wendy, work with Wendy, and having a front row seat to a lot of the abuse I saw her endure, I'm just happy that she's finally free.
How was that phone call? Like, when you called her, what did you say?
She said it was a 4-hour phone call you guys had.
I mean, it was just good for us to clear the air on a lot of things, and I wish her the best. She got a lot of healing to do, and I'm all about healing and letting go of toxic people in your life, and I think when you let go of toxic people in your life, that's a big step in loving yourself. So I hope she keeps going.
Where are you guys going to go to dinner?
Chick-fil-A.
I don't have no plans for dinner.
Chick-fil-A probably. Who's paying?
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Avion Foster, who is a singer that Kevin Hunter signed, has now gone on a show, Tasha K, on Wine with Tasha K, and done a sit-down interview where he talks about his relationship with Kevin Hunter, and it's not what you think. It appears that it was not just a business relationship. They were actually, according to Avion Foster, allegedly having gay sex.
Jesus.
He was like, come on, get in the tub. Let me talk to you. I was like, no, I ain't gonna get in the tub. So I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this could come in here in the next 2 minutes, fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker came in there in less than a minute and told me, he said, let's go. So the next time we went in there, both of us got naked. Both of us got in the tub. We was talking, we was building. When we got in that sauna, that's when we both performed fellatio. And that's when we both did each other in the...
In the what?
But...
I don't know if any of this is true, but if it is, Kelvin Hunter is really putting the brown in Brownsville.
Have you heard any of these allegations previously?
From Avion, yeah.
Okay, so you know him.
What is the clay room, though? Like, what room is that?
Well, what is a clay room?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it sounds cool. Because clay is cool.
Okay.
All right, now, Avion Foster also talks about allegedly one of the reasons that Kevin Hunter has a problem with Charlamagne is because he saw some messages between Charlamagne and Wendy Williams.
Oh, God.
Kevin does not like Charlamagne because of something.
We can go on with that. The plot thickens.
The plot is super thick.
on 2 accounts may not have to pay nothing.
Yeah.
In the state of New Jersey, whatever, if you can prove infidelity,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Kevin may be owing her something.
Yeah. Actually, yes, she can go after him. Yes.
So, you know, I just hope they sort this situation out. Bruh. Dude was very. I want y'all to see the full interview.
Yeah, it's
with this
deep.
brother.
It's deep.
It gets deep.
Wow.
He puts a lot of people on blast.
Wow.
He even talks about Charlemagne. So
yeah,
we're gonna see where this goes.
But you know, if I'm Wendy, I'm not trying to. You know, I'm just trying to move on. I'm not trying to make nothing easy for nobody. Divorce can be ugly. And unfortunately, I think in this case, it's going to be an ugly divorce just because of the things that have taken place. And, you know, to hear this stuff coming out now also, who knows if she knew or not. But if she didn't know, I'm sure it's going to get real ugly. And like I said, don't give my man nothing for what he's done. Like I said, he you know, had a baby out of wedlock, you know, and got a whole nother chick on the side that he put up with. And he's a butt bandit. On top of it, you ain't getting nothing, dude. If I was Wendy, I'm not giving you 1 red cent. You can leave with whatever you got on your back.
Now, mind you, when dude was exposing all of this on Tasha K,
yeah,
he was with his wife.
He was with his fiance, his wife to be.
Yeah. So I mean,
why would he make any of this stuff up?
Come on, man.
You gotta watch. You guys gotta really watch the full interview to understand what we're talking about.
I was going to run a good portion of the clip, but just y'all get the gist of it. Y'all can watch
I
that.
didn't really want to listen to what he had to say all over again.
It was crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, there would be no reason that a heterosexual male would make up the stuff that he made, would put that stuff out into the air in public if it wasn't true. So for anyone who wants to try to denounce what he's saying and say, oh, he's doing it for this, that, this, to me, there's nothing that he gains by saying the stuff that he said. He
put himself on blast.
He put himself on. In my opinion, I was telling Norm that I think he's gonna get himself blackballed. Norm's like, nah, you know, if he's a gay artist, you know, it's a lot of gay people out there that support him. But you got to think of what he. I say that because of what he's exposing in this industry called entertainment. Because there are a lot of Kevin Hunters out there that people don't know about. A lot of these people have gotten their deals like that. Like there are things that, like he said, what are they going to say to you? What are you going to say to them when they ask you what do you want?
The LGBTQ community is very forgiving, very understanding.
I'm not talking about
very
them.
Supportive. That's all he needs to win.
That is
and
a lie.
make a living off of his talent. That's
I
all
mean,
he
unless
needs.
he goes independent. Not if he's trying to do something with the label.
The LGBTQ music scene, bro, is very supportive.
I'm saying,
rock with
I get that.
own.
What I'm saying is the executives of these companies who are doing these things,
the down low ones,
that's what I'm talking about.
But there are openly gay executives as well that don't care about.
There are
that.
a lot more down low ones.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
A whole lot of them. You know.
Right.
Just stop even playing. We know these jokers out here is crazy. And like I said, they had the facade of a whole bunch of women around them to try to cover up what they really like.
I'm down. Kim Cooking said, I think Wendy may have known. Exactly. I'm rocking with you on that.
She might.
Phyllis said, it's true, but yuck. Yeah.
The industry
true indeed.
is
Shout out to
crazy.
Rodney Scott on the check-in.
Yeah.
Sandy said that's got to be a true story. Only a gay man will admit that.
Yeah, no.
And DT said a favor for a favor. Yeah, for a flavor. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. I mean, I know a lot of stories in this industry. I know what was told to me by one of the biggest entertainers at the time in the world. I know what was said to me in conversations about just the industry and certain things that goes on.
Exactly.
I know that I would never sell my soul. There's certain reasons why I couldn't thrive in certain areas because certain things I wouldn't be willing to do and whatever.
Exactly.
So I know how the game goes. So
and if you're not going to do it, they're not going to include you. If you don't do
you
this,
won't be a part of the club.
Then you go over there. Like I said, because you're not going to be incriminating nobody later on.
I mean, more of this will come out.
Yeah.
More of this will come out. And again, this man's not going to get on the show and with his woman next to him and admit all of the stuff that he admitted and everything like that. So, I mean, more of the story, I'm quite sure, will develop again. Still wishing Wendy the best, man. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Moving on. So a homeowner shoots a half-naked pedophile who snuck inside his daughter's room. Second time I heard a story like this.
Man, listen.
All right, second time. The one was with a former football star, and he hemmed up the guy and beat up the guy basically, and then now this thing happens. I'm gonna play the clip for y'all so we can learn a little bit more about the story. But here it is.
There he was standing right there in the kitchen.
Half naked.
Right.
Can you imagine? That girl just 12 years old, and it turns out the stranger in her room at 7 o'clock Sunday morning was a next-door neighbor. The child's family just moved to a house near Homeview Drive in Montana Avenue 2 weeks ago.
She was really smart. Like, she hid under the cover, turned her light down, turned her volume down on her phone to text me, and then when she peeked under the cover to see where he was at, and she got up and she ran away.
He has a long history of convictions for drugs, trespassing, and fleeing police. But most disturbing, a guilty plea in 2001 for sexual misconduct. Court records say he got a 15-year-old girl pregnant.
He got undressed in my daughter's room. Like, what was your intentions?
Told him get out, and he didn't want to move.
Right.
And he growled at me, and he ended up getting 6 shots. Period.
There he was standing right there in the kitchen.
Half naked.
Right.
Can you imagine? That girl just 12 years old, and it turns out...
Oh, my man's like, period. He sat there and growled at me. He got 6 shots. Period.
So let's be honest. What would y'all do if you getting up to go to the bathroom and you saw a white naked man trying to get in your kid's bedroom?
He might have got more than 6 shots. I'm just saying. I think my man was linging.
Yeah, come on.
Because he didn't kill the guy. The guy actually didn't die, right? I didn't hear that he died.
Nah, I didn't hear he
so
died either.
Exactly. So he was nice, or either he didn't know how to shoot. One of the two.
It's just it's getting real crazy out there. Let's read some comments real quick.
All right, Tasha Folkwise says, I don't blame them. Everything in my house belongs to me, including his ex. I guess she's still talking about Kevin. Tammy Walker said they were both wilding out in her coke days. Kim's Cooking says, how are they getting into the house? I think they're talking about this one.
Okay.
Flo Queen said, yep. Carried out by the coroner, period. I agree. You naked in my only people naked in my house better be me and my wife. Sandy said, wow. Phyllis Wilbur said, what in the world? How bold and crazy DOA he would be. I agree. Kim's Cookies also said, I have a very good knife skills. I'm just saying. Arturo said, I missed something. How did Duke get in the room? Apparently he's good at this, so he must know how to bypass locks, windows, or something. Barb said, shot with no questions asked. Victor John
Absolutely.
said, I would do the same thing. I just had a convo with my girl about wanting a house, and this is one of the reasons why I don't want a house. I mean, with Victor, they could have been an apartment.
They can get in the apartments
you can get naked people in apartments too.
Yep, definitely. Real quick, I'll go to this one, and then I'll flip back to this one. So, wow, it just gets crazy, man. As I see what's going on in the world, I just get so disgusted. So, man arrested for knowingly infecting women that he met on dating apps with HIV.
Got to be careful.
Knowingly with HIV. Let me blow the story up a little bit more so I can read it to you guys. All right, so here it is. So, let's see, Deja Monet. Okay, staff. A Maryland man. This is brought to you by Deja Monet. Okay, a Maryland man was arrested after he intentionally infected many women with HIV. Several of the victims were targeted on various dating apps. See, this is why you gotta be careful, people.
Yeah.
Real talk. We're gonna have some real talk today because we got a list of scams that you got to watch out for and all of that. So this is why you definitely need to share this show out, because we're going to have some real information for y'all today on this show. All right, so according to Fox 5 DC, Rudolph Smith, 34, was arrested Monday after a 21-month-long investigation. Police say they received a tip about Smith having sex with various women, knowing that he was HIV positive. He would use dating apps and websites to meet different women and have sex with them. All right, and let me finish reading. Gotta go to the next page, and here we go. After knowingly having sex with them, let's see. The Frederick Police Department said in a statement that they got in contact with the victims and obtained warrants in order to conduct the investigation. See, there's probably more that's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot more, but this
and we just don't know about it.
Here's my biggest issue with the whole thing. Can you really blame him? Why are people out here just randomly having unprotected sex with people they don't know?
Yeah, we still could blame him.
No. I get no. I get that the blame is on him. I'm just saying. I'm just making a point. You're meeting somebody on a dating site. First time, whatever, you're meeting them. Don't know how many dates before you go ahead and have sexual intercourse with a person. But why are you not protecting yourself? In this day and age of so many different STDs and just things that you can catch, period, why would you all willy-nilly just be like, oh yeah, we'll take a dip in the pool, it's okay. Listen, in this day and age of dating, what I recommend to people is, one, first of all, don't just sleep with anybody. Like, get to know a person before you sleep with them.
Right.
Get to see if you even like them. Two, hey, why don't we go and get tested together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's check those boxes before anything else, because I mean, you're playing with your life. So I get it. Is this guy 200%, 300%, 400% wrong? Absolutely. But are you also to blame yourself? Yes, because you're not being responsible in this day and age of everything that's being passed around. That's like, you might as well just took out a gun on a date too, put one in there, and shot up. You might as well play Russian roulette.
No doubt. Let's read some comments, man.
Yeah, Toro says some people don't think they have time to be safe. Barb said there's home tests and clinics that are readily available to us. Why not use them? Phyllis said sick and evil. He was intentionally infecting women, cut it off and shove it down his throat. Tasha Folkwise says this can happen in general, not just on dating apps. It's fact. There are people out there who knowingly transmit these diseases, and this is I mean, that's the thing. This is not the first time that we've heard something like this. There are people out there who feel like, you know what, I got it, I'm going to give it to as many people as I can. They just, I don't know, maybe they felt slighted by life or whatever, so they figured that's their revenge. Well, somebody gave it to me, I'm going to give it to you. Is it right? No, but with us knowing that there's people like this,
right,
like, you got to be careful. Arturo said those parents seemed a little smooth, which is what you talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
That's not rushing to. And Barb said better stop rushing to hop in bed with folks. That's a fact. I mean, you can't do it. Kim says first date is doctor's office. I'm not mad. You have grown accustomed to breathing. Phyllis said I need to see your health records if we going together for one more test. Darren Edwards said people just so hard up these days for relationships. I guess so. They don't care about their own lives. Wow, that's deep. Arturo said at the moment they got something and running with it. But man, listen, nope. Sorry. I mean, it's just I can't even get it out. People crazy.
It's crazy.
People nuts.
All right. Yeah. Next story. Teen infatuated with Columbine and deemed a threat is found dead. Yeah. Let's read that. I saw this story this morning actually on a few news outlets, and I was like, wow. What are you infatuated with Columbine for? Okay, authorities have been conducting a massive manhunt for the Florida teen Saul Pius, who they describe as armed and extremely dangerous. He claims she was infatuated with the Columbine school shooting. The alleged threats led to the closure of multiple schools for more than 500,000 students in Colorado on Wednesday. The scary threats also came just days before the 20th anniversary of the deadly shooting at Columbine High School, which left 13 students and teachers dead in 1999. Like, what are you dealing with? You know, what are you dealing with when you want to reenact a tragic situation like that? What are you dealing with mentally? And this is what I'm saying. More mental health situations, you know, solutions need to be put in play.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of people before you even give them guns. The fact you're able to buy, you got a mental health issue and you're able to purchase a gun is a problem.
Well,
I still believe that.
Well, Agent Orange is the one who actually overturned it, or I know he was looking to. I don't know if it got overturned to let people with mental health issues buy guns because Obama had set up so you couldn't buy a gun, which makes sense. If you have mental health issues and people know it and it's documented, why would you be allowed to carry a weapon?
Yeah, so now the investigators discovered that Pius traveled to Colorado from Miami on Monday night and bought a pump-action shotgun and ammunition shortly after arriving, according to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and the FBI. She also made disturbing comments about Columbine to friends and family on social media and was reported missing by her parents in Surfside, Florida. After the massive manhunt, authorities found her dead of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. It's real out here, man. And this is why the word vigilance and vigilantes and all of that, where cops you get in trouble for being a vigilante.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, for trying to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or going after somebody, you know, yourself. But look, these days, listen, this is where you got to start taking care of your neighborhood.
Yes.
You know, takes a village. You know, we need that village back. Real talk. A lot of craziness going on, and we got to be aware when we see it and when it's happening. And I'm glad social media, like I said, it has its curses.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you see certain crazy behavior on social media, just like I saw somebody I would call a friend of mine, you know, posting up his gun and the bullets on there, whatever like that.
Mm.
Oh, I may practice there, I may do this today or whatever like that. Like, we don't really got to know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you don't need to give aggressive law enforcement any reason to be knocking on your door either.
Exactly.
So everything don't need to be posted on social media, but we just got to be aware when we see some craziness that people post on social media, because it may have some issues. That's all I'm saying. Let's read some comments.
All right. Pamela R. Swain said, in the state of Colorado, you can purchase a handgun at any flea market. Great. Victor Johnson
Really?
said, that's crazy. Well, some of these states, it is that easy. Like, I know in Pennsylvania, as long as you have a driver's license, you can go into Walmart or any gun store and buy a gun. Victor said, I saw this, but why she's dead 20 years later and she was still a threat. Now she's dead, or was there foul play? And I'm kind of, I didn't say it this time because I'm always the conspiracy theories about leaning towards that. Report missing, manhunt. Something doesn't feel right about this. I don't know. I feel the same way. Phyllis said exactly, Norm. This is crazy. People with mental health issues can just buy a gun. Shaking my head. Arturo said, where's the cast of Criminal Minds when you need them? Just saying. Fact.
Yeah, right.
DT said she's faking, or she faking. Carmen Brown said, oh, never mind. Pam says, I'm in Denver. It was a bit hectic with school closures, but better safe than sorry.
Better
exactly.
safe than sorry, man. Yeah. You gotta take every little threat seriously.
You gotta take them seriously these days.
You know, and even I'm telling you right now, it's like, remember back in the day, like your grandparents and everything used to just leave the doors open, unlocked, and all that. You can't do stuff like that no more, man.
But that was also because they had lots of guns in the houses too. you
Guns, knives.
come into that unlocked door or window if you want to unannounced.
Can I tell you one of my mama's weapons? She gonna kill me for exposing this, but one of my mother's weapons was a little bottle of lye.
Yeah, shit burned like hell.
Yeah,
you throw that in somebody's eye.
During a minute, like, who that? Who's that at the door?
Man, listen.
Bottle of lye.
You
in her
get
hand,
some
like,
lye.
She ready to go. Take that.
You get some lye in your eye if you want to, bro. you wish somebody shot you.
Man, she was serious with that. I'll throw that lye on you. She'll tell you that in a second. She don't rock with a gun. My father had his pistol, but my mom had the lie.
They probably, couldn't you just shoot me? Couldn't you just shoot me?
Exactly.
Sheesh.
Exactly.
Yeah, Joker was crazy.
Let's read some comments. Shout out to Tracy Abrams on the check-in.
It's all the same comments still.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Darren on the check-in. But yeah, it was real in the field back in the day. Real quick, we're going to go into the next one before we jump into this topic, man. I'm waiting to talk about this scam stuff because there's a lot of stuff we just don't know what's going on. The next thing we're going to talk about is the police officer that tries to shut down a man that was just giving homeless people haircuts. He was just giving homeless people haircuts, and they try to shut him down. It's like when you try to do the right thing,
exactly.
You get kicked in the behind before it. So let's read this story a little bit, and then I'll play you the clip. All right. So story is a Philadelphia barber who has been providing free haircuts for the homeless in his community since 2017 was almost shut down by a local police officer on Wednesday in an encounter that was caught on camera. Brennan Jones, who goes by B. Jawah Jones, has received viral fame and praise multiple times since he began this initiative called Haircut for Homeless a few years ago. But a recent incident involving Jones has gone viral, involving the police. Okay, let me run the clip for y'all so we could discuss this. Again, when we try to do the right thing, and we try to show some human compassion for people, you got law enforcement and the powers that be in the city that get mad because they ain't doing it.
I was just about to say that they get upset because they not just like before you run it, just like we discussed before about how we were doing a community day here in our own city, and how we haven't done the last couple of years. We got so much resistance that it was kind of crazy. Like we were doing something nice for the community. Why would you think that people?
Yeah, the red tape was
the red tape was kind of crazy. You would think that they like, okay, yeah, we're back. We would give you whatever, but
listen, we just trying to do something nice for the community, man. And but I mean, at the end of the day, it's all good because we still gonna keep doing things for the community.
Exactly.
And every now and then we do work along with the city for certain things. So
yeah,
it's all
the
good.
Tape, the red tape has gotten a little less.
Yes, it's less tape.
Less tape now.
Shout out to the city of
yes.
All right, so we're gonna run this clip, man. But yeah, again, here's this barber trying to do something good for the homeless, and look at the resistance.
It's a man giving out free haircuts to the homeless, and they out here harassing them.
That's why you got a call from the cop. He called somebody else to get the information with the cop to give to me. Why did he call the captain back? The captain's on his I'm trying to tell you. Listen, got to check it in. Write it down. You gotta go to that. I ain't worried about my interview. You gotta go to that. I work, bro. I work, bro. You ain't getting that on me. You got another opportunity. I bet, listen, man.
Meanwhile, if they look probably like a block behind them, there's a real criminal out there committing a real crime, doing something they shouldn't be doing, and everything. This is what I'm saying, man. We got to even listen. I say this to my fellow law enforcement because again, because y'all y'all do some great things. Y'all do some great things when y'all do great things. But on the flip side, y'all also got to start recognizing when people, they may not be in line with city codes. They may not be in line with city regulations and all of that, but they're actually trying to do something
to help.
Yeah. Right? When a lot of people are not doing any damn thing to help.
Exactly.
They're doing things to harm. So you got to be able to start, use your criminal investigation skills to recognize when somebody is not a criminal and they're trying to do something good for the community and uplift the community by doing something like this. So shout out to Haircuts for the Homeless. Let's applaud them.
Yes.
And everything. And the brother right there just trying to make a difference, man, and trying to help somebody. I told you what I wanted to start doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to make sure I take my squad with me when I do it and everything. I want to start just some money. I know it's not nothing. I know it's not much. It's not nothing. But just every month, $100 just goes to somebody just there in the streets, like for food and to help them with something they may need. You know what I'm saying? Like you could stretch $100.
Yeah.
They can eat good, at least for a day, off $100. But I want to do something like that every month. This is just me, myself. I'm not asking for nobody's help or nothing like that, but I want to start implementing that. And maybe if I start doing it, some of my partners, some of my friends, some of my peers, other business owners will start doing some of the same.
But what's crazy about it, I mean, if they were trying to come down on him about codes and stuff like that, I don't see where that really comes into play, because it's not like he was asking for money. So he didn't need a permit to operate a business or nothing, because he wasn't doing business. He was doing a good gesture. I'm cutting people's hair for free. Like, let me do something for these people. What are you doing as the officials in this community for these same people? Why don't you have a program set up to send them to me to get their hair cut, or housing or food, like I think it's some of these cities and towns, they be embarrassed that, like I said, that the citizens are doing more than they doing. So it's like, oh no, we can't have that. You can't have us looking bad. But I mean, then step up. If you don't want the citizens to do it, then step up and do your job.
Exactly. Shout out to Walter Pittman. He said, thank you, brother, for that. Demetria, what's good? I guess the consensus is either you're doing too much or you're not doing enough, and I guess he was doing too much. Exactly. Pam Washington, hey Pam, said, doesn't matter if you're following rules. I feed the community. The struggle is real. I kill haters with kindness. Exactly.
Yeah.
True indeed. And shout out to Pamela Swain on the check-in. Yeah, man, it's just, geez, you can't win for losing.
Yeah.
You can't. And real quick, because I want to get into some of this topic about scams, and I really want y'all to make sure y'all share it out, whatever, because a lot of times we got, even ourselves, I was going to say relatives and elders that don't understand a lot of this technology stuff and everything like that, and they're getting scammed. But even ourselves, we're getting scammed. And I'm going to actually read you an email I got yesterday from somebody. We're going to talk about this because y'all probably experienced the same thing and everything. But real quick before I go into that, I was talking to Sandy the other day about, because recently her brother and sister-in-law had moved down to Florida and everything. I was like, I can never move to Florida because of the Gators, man. I'm just not. I'm not like. I'm gonna say this for the 20th time. I'm not an animal hater. I'm not an animal lover either. I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? If the animals could exist and coexist without my world touching it, my space touching it, I'm good. So like alligators, lions and tigers and bears, I can't rock with.
We on the whiz.
Dogs, cats, yeah.
The lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah, the alligator. If I got to come out my backyard and see this, and this was just recently in the news, if I got to come out my backyard and see this, bro, I don't want to live there.
Listen, I'm making some shoes and throw them on the bar.
Here's this clip. And for anybody that live in Florida, explain this to me. Have you ever encountered one of these things?
gotta remember, don't walk through McGregor Park unless you got your alligator repellent.
I can't do it, bro.
It's just a little gator. It's all right, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Make some shoes, a belt, and have a banging barbecue.
Yo, P will be the first one to be like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You know me better than that, bro.
Yo, P.
You know me better than that. I'm being serious, dude.
Bro, cut it out.
I'm being serious. I was like, look at this shit. I'm dead serious.
Bro, I've watched you stump your toe.
Oh, knock it off.
You do
Whatever.
Like I seen you jump around. Come on, man. Cut it out.
Knock it off.
Cut it out.
Knock it off.
He would not be Superman. He would be Wonder Woman that day.
Okay.
Let's read some comments.
Phyllis says, "Oh hell no." Arturo said, "Going to the park. Yeah, he's going to chill out in the park." Karma said, "I'll eat him for supper." There you go, Karma. She knows that's some good eating right there. Tasha Folk says, "He just walk in the streets like he paid bills."
Exactly, Tasha. Like he owned the spot.
He was taking a stroll. He was like,
exactly.
Pamela said, "Yes, often."
Really?
Yeah, because she lives in Florida, I guess.
Man, look.
Arturo said, "What he hanging out chilling." Victor John said, "I'm with you, Norm. I'm not Crocodile Dundee." Miss Maddie said, "What the heck?" She also said, "I'm with you, Norm. It's crazy."
Yeah, I can't do it. You know, I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
And Pam said, "I see shoes, purse, and dinner." I'm gonna clap that up.
I go in my backyard now. I see
my shoes, belt, and dinner.
I see a groundhog sometimes. Okay. Possum. One time night. Seen a raccoon, whatever. I can deal. I can actually deal. Deal with that. Squirrels, yeah, all of that. That I just can't rock with. Because them things can run, I heard like when they want to run, they can run. And he was just like, well, that's why people put a fence around the thing. I'm like, they can climb fences, bro. He was like, no, they not. And I pulled up some clips with the alligator climbing the fences.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, snap. I can't rock with it. So I'll come visit all y'all Floridians. I'll come visit Miami. I'll come visit South Beach. You know, maybe Tampa. I'll come visit, but that's it. I'm going home. Taking my ass home after my 4 days or week is up or whatever.
I'm making the move. It's happening, baby. It's happening.
Yeah, all right. Let's read some comments.
Remute Spanish Check said, "Hello all. What's up, Remute?" Caroline says, "I'm sick and tired of my hater special." Especially the one I sleep with. Okay. That sounds like something inside. Demetrius said, "Why are y'all tripping? He was looking for the bus. He got a job interview at 3. And Ramush said, "Alligators do climb." Yeah, I found that out. I didn't think that they did. So he's like, "Watch this." So DT said, "I see deers in my yard every night." Yeah, man. I'm so pissed at deers.
I could deal with deers, though.
Man, listen. I'm so pissed at deers. I like at this time of year, every year I like to fix up my yard, put out new flowers and some little trees and stuff. And every year them MFers tear my stuff up. I'm so mad. I'd be spending all this money and they come and eat everything up.
Yeah.
If I had a gun, I'd shoot them all. Everyone in my yard, the whole family's chilling.
All right. Let's talk about the scams, man. Listen, hit them share buttons right now. Click the share buttons right now. Some people need this information. So I go on my emails. When I go on my email, I'm like, damn, how to get my email? And so I'll bring it up right now if you're trying to call. My bad. Skype was.
You can call back in a second, Pamela.
Hold on. Skype is the phone line is now up. You can call in
646-233-1302.
Yeah, it's up now. I'm sorry, we didn't have the phones up. My bad. But yeah, so I checked my email, and I know y'all have gotten some emails like this, and we're talking about the scams right now. This was in my email. Let me try to read this. Hello, sir. All right, let me get this ready for y'all so we can see the nonsense that. Hello, sir. May the Almighty God bless you and your family for your love and kindness towards me and my brother Jabril by responding back to us because of what we are going through. Sir, please do not abandon us in this situation because we do not really knows what to do again. As I'm talking to you now, to feed is a very big problem to me and my younger brother. Since we lost our parents at the tender age through the deadly attack by the Boko Haram terrorists. Please, sir, do not abandon us in this place we are staying now. Life is too critical for us over here since we have no parents whom to keep. So let me go to yada, 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 yada. Even if to adopt us, we are happy for it. Or if you can assist us to get a room apartment over here where me and my brother can be living and start school again. Please do not abandon us in this critical situation in this country. I am closing this message with tears. Thanks, Amina. Well, Amina, I got the same email 2 weeks ago from somebody named JoJo.
Oh, wow.
So unless JoJo's your brother, it was the same exact email.
It could be JoJo the
and
brother.
3 weeks ago from Nuevi of Kenya. So, listen, scams like this is regular. Some people may actually fall victim to it. Some people their heart may be like, oh my God, such. Respond, where do I send the money?
This is my question, though. If you're so impoverished, right, you ain't got no place to live, you can't go to school, your parents dead, where'd you get access to this computer to be sending these letters?
Where'd you get that laptop from?
Where'd you get the laptop from? Which is probably a $3,500 Mac, you know.
Excuse me, sir. As we are going through problems, we broke in somebody's house to use their laptop. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, and when I send this money to you, right, because you don't want me to abandon you, so if you, all these things, how do you have a bank account and this, that, this,
Excuse me, sir. The missionary allowed us to use their phone so we can make this email to you, sir. Please wire this into my account. And cut it out. Cut it out. All right, so y'all ready with scam number one?
Sheesh.
All right.
Let's get ready.
Scam number one. All right, so I made sure I did some thorough investigation, whatever. So there's a tech support scam that's going on right now. All right, so y'all gonna need to hear this and pay attention. All right, I'm gonna read this to y'all.
It's a few big ones.
And so the tech support scam. Let me pull this up. I'm trying to get it right for y'all. Computer's messing up. Hold on. Excuse me, people. Can you bear with me while I fix my computer?
Yeah. Please send us money.
Please send us money
the computer
so I can read
right
this
now.
scam report to you. All right. This just might be the biggest consumer scam in the U.S. right now. According to Microsoft, in 2015, an estimated 3.3 million people, many of them seniors, were victimized by tech support con at a total cost of $1.5 billion.
Wow.
That's one American duped out of an average of $454 nearly every second.
10 seconds. Wow.
Every 10 seconds. Yeah. Wow. Here's how the scam typically unfolds. You get an unsolicited call from someone claiming to be with Microsoft or Windows tech support who says viruses have been detected on your computer. In order to protect your data, you are told to immediately call up a certain website and follow its instructions. A dummy screen may appear that shows viruses being detected and eliminated, but in reality, malware is being installed that allows the scammer to steal your usernames and passwords. All right, hold your data and hold your data for ransom. Now, here's your plan. Here's the plan. Here's what to do. Hang up the phone. Neither Microsoft nor partners make unsolicited phone calls, says Courtney Greger, senior attorney at the Microsoft Digital Crimes Unit. Also, don't click any links in unsolicited emails from Microsoft or in the pop-up ads promising to speed up your computer. And if you haven't downloaded Windows 10 or the latest version of the OS X, do it. Says William Woodward, the Best Buys Geek Squad. Each update is free and has lots of new security built in. Ditto for any other software programs you're running. So the tech one is at the top. I don't know if you gotten these calls or you've seen these messages pop up on your computer. Beware, it's a scam. All right. Number two. We're gonna go into number two. So if you're just joining us on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show, we're telling you, don't get fooled. Scams you need to avoid. All right, we're gonna break it down today. Make sure, again, click the share button, share this information out. Number two, the silent call. All right, the silent call. Has this been happening to you? The phone rings, you pick it up, say hello, but there's no one on the other line. It's a new type of robocall, an automated computer system making tens of thousands of calls to build a list of humans to target for theft.
Wow.
According to the Financial Fraud Research Center, it's the first step in opening you up to many of the phone-based scams discussed in this article. All right, your plan. If you haven't already done so, ask your phone company to put caller ID on your landline, then simply screen your calls and don't pick up if the number is unfamiliar.
Makes sense.
And that's sad. You have to do that. But don't pick it up if the number is unfamiliar. All right. Y'all ready for the next one?
Ready.
All right. And let's go with these first two. Anybody commenting on these first two?
Carmen Brown said, just got a scam call. Wow. Pamela R. Swain said, I am certified in cybersecurity, and you would be alarmed on the many ways your information is stolen, i.e. Facebook, pay apps, bank apps, etc. Wow. Phyllis said, wow, this is crazy. These scammers are working my nerves.
Yeah, it's real on the field.
Yeah.
It's real on the field. But we're going to talk about it today. Because hopefully, for those that are not aware of some of these things that's going on, hopefully this could help somebody and help them avoid just giving out your information and whatever, man. So, again, don't get fooled. Scams you need to avoid. Let's go to number 3. All right. So, number 3, the IRS imposter.
Yes, that's one of the big ones.
This kind
that is one of the big
still
ones.
Going strong.
That is funny.
It's our number 1 reported fraud right now.
Yep.
Says Amy Northziger with AARP Foundation and Fraud Watch Network. And I think it will get more sophisticated. Here's how it works. Someone claiming to be from the IRS either phones or leaves a voice message saying you owe back taxes and threatening that unless funds are wired immediately, legal action will be taken or you'll be arrested. Or they may say you have a refund waiting but need to verify personal info before sending. They're very convincing, says Northziger. And they often use aggressive language. And let's be honest, beyond the intimidation factor, who doesn't feel guilty about fudging something on a 1040 at some point? Plus, scammers are getting more devious. Sometimes IRS shows up on the caller ID. The con artists supply their badge numbers, and they know the last 4 digits of your social security number.
Wow.
So, again, you got to be aware of these type of scams. My cousin just recently got a call like that by the IRS, and he actually entertained it for a minute, and then he thought about it. So wait a minute.
They don't.
Now, IRS will send you a letter.
Exactly. They'll never call you.
Wait for that letter with all the thick pages and all the information on it if you have a situation with the IRS. Do not just go by a phone call or whatever.
Nope.
All right.
They will never call you. Just remember that. They will always send you paperwork. The IRS will never call you. Ever.
Absolutely. All right. So off from that one. And again, the plan to rebut that is do not return a call from someone claiming to be with the IRS. The real IRS opens communication with a taxpayer only via the U.S. Postal Service.
Yep.
All right. If you ever in doubt about an IRS matter, call the agency directly. I'm going to give you our phone number right now, 1-800-829-1040. That's 1040. Like the IRS, like the tax day. All right. So 1-800-829-1040. Let's take this call. Caller from the 908. State your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Show.
Hey, what's up? This is Pam.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. How you doing?
Hi. I was calling in reference to the scams.
Yes. Okay.
And working with cybersecurity.
Oh, wow.
A lot of times, you're not going to be able to get in front of that. So the education starts with us.
Absolutely.
Often, how many times do you actually look at your URL when you go to a website? We take into consideration because it looks real, it looks like our bank, but we never look at the URL. It could be something as little as a dash. It will actually send you to another site.
I'm dealing with
and
that
a lot
now.
of times Yeah, a lot of times we don't look at that. We're visual. So if it looks right, we think it's okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? This is what I'm dealing with right now. So every time I go to try to Google something, this on my home computer, I try to Google something, right? It redirects me to Bing.
Yeah.
To Bing, and I have to use Bing search engine, whatever.
Yes.
I'm trying to get rid of that. So I put the malware thing on there to try to get rid of that, and everything redirects me
does the same
to Bing.
thing.
And the URL, you're right, the URL actually changes to this thing that says search XYZ and then whatever. So I'm like, all my stuff is getting redirected to Bing.
Yeah, so your computer has a virus. Your computer actually has a virus.
Okay.
What you have to do is shut your computer down and go. Well, then I have to pay. Then you have to charge me. You have to actually go into the BIOS and change some things so that you're redirected to a different location, to your straight location, the location that you wanted to go to. But yeah, a lot of times these computers come from the manufacturers with these things called botnets, and they're installed on your computer, and they lay dormant until it's time for them to do harm. So a lot of times these computers, they actually come from the manufacturer with infected viruses.
Wow.
Wow.
And there's no way to get around. You just have to educate yourself on wherever you click. Take the time to look at your URL, make sure, and if you get a hiccup in your system, don't just take it for granted and say, oh, wait a minute, I typed in the wrong password. Call the bank and ask. That's all you have to do.
Wow.
Take the time.
Thank you so much for sharing that information. We appreciate you. We got an expert on the line.
Yeah.
All right.
It is really drops some Jews. We buying computers with viruses on them. That's crazy.
All right, Pam. You have a great day. We owe you another T-shirt for that.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Thanks. You have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. And it's crazy, like what she had mentioned in her comment about like Facebook stuff. When I was looking to buy a truck before I bought the truck that I bought, I was just looking to buy something that I just could just pay for. I didn't want to do no payments or anything. So I have different stuff set up that I buy stuff off of Facebook. I have different sites and stuff, right? And I bought different things from different sites, no problem. So this particular day, I seen this pickup truck, and the price was great for the year that it was and how many miles or whatever. And the young lady was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm selling because me and my husband just got divorced and da-da-da. So I'm like, okay. She's like, okay, well, I have it listed on eBay. So I'm going to have eBay send you, because I was like, well, how do I pay for this? She's like, well, I'll have eBay send you a bill and send you the bill and send me the thing, and then you have to just pay it, and then I'll ship it out. Yeah, so listen to the whole story now. Listen to the whole story. I'm like, okay. So, and like you said, they have stuff look so professional. Right. So I get the invoice. See, that's what eBay was going to send me the invoice and send her an invoice. So I got the invoice, right? So I'm looking at it, blah, 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 click on it, go to the thing. So now in the invoice and description, it's telling me, let's just get a call first.
Caller from the 973. State your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Show. What's up?
Hey, this is Diva K's Cooking. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm not sure if everyone knows, but those phone calls from the IRS, if you ever noticed, it's always a foreign person. They always have an Indian accent or something.
You know what? She's right.
She's right.
Like your brother. I entertained it one day and told him, I said, well, come on, because when you come, I'm going to have the immigration officers waiting to deport you. So come on.
Wow.
But yeah, that's basically one way to definitely recognize a scam. If you keep getting those phone calls and you always notice it's an Indian accent or something like that, don't do it.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what? Thanks for calling
and
sharing that.
Keep that in the back of your mind. That's crazy.
And thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the food the other day.
Listen, that food was rocking. and I'm mad. Let me tell you, the next show that came in, we had left some of the food on the desk, and I was going to take it home and give my wife some and everything. They left me one wing. It was a half a wing.
Was it the same wing that just left you?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I started bragging already about. I ain't even tasting it. I started bragging already about the food that I ate and that the one in the lasagna nuggets that you said you made.
Oh wow.
Yes. I think I'm gonna bless y'all once a month with something new.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate you so much. And again, tell everybody where they can get at you at to get your delicious food.
On Instagram, I am Diva DIVA_KS_cooking with a K. On Facebook, I'm Kim's Cooking with a K.
All right, so make sure y'all follow her
Right.
and get at her. She does some delicious catering, so go check her out. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. And then, like I said, those accents, they get you every time.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Listen. Y'all can call in 646-233-1302. Finish telling me that story, bro.
Okay. So, like I said, everything was coming through very official. It was official. Looked like it was eBay and everything. So, when they told me how I need to pay them, they was like, well, what you need to do is get gift cards and then put the gift card numbers in. And then after you do that, then I'll just, I already have the truck crated ready to send out to you. So I'm like, I ain't never paid nothing through eBay from a gift card. So you want me to get $1,800 because the truck they were selling for $1,800. You want me to get $1,800 worth of gift cards? Then I have to input these numbers in. Which what would have happened is I would have lost $1,800. I would have put them numbers in. They would have gained the numbers, and then they could have used that to do whatever the hell they want to do, and I would have been shot of luck. So red light comes on. So I find eBay fraud. So I send them an email and forward them all the information. They send me back, this is not us. First of all, we would never contact you in such a way. We don't give an invoice. You have to do this or that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I've used eBay for years. I know how it works.
Right.
So, they're hitting me back like, okay, yeah, I got the invoice and you got the invoice. I'm just waiting for you to pay me. Now I was feeling sorry for it too because the sob story. I was like, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through this. I've been divorced too, so I know how it is. Blah 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 blah. I'm feeling sorry for this person. Like blah blah blah. And this jackass along with just trying to get over. So I said, well, just so you know that this is fake, and I forwarded all your information to eBay fraud, and then they just stopped communications. No other communications at that. Really? But I mean everything. It's fun. And what was crazy about it is because this was on Facebook, like one of the other sites and stuff that I use. So they actually were using a real site to do this scam.
Yeah.
So they probably got somebody else. So you got to be careful with that stuff. Like I said, before you pay and all that stuff, because had I not been eBay savvy, I'd been out here getting $1,800 worth of gift cards, eBay gift cards, and putting these numbers in, and been out of $1,800 and wonder where my truck is at.
All right. We're going to go into the next one. Shout out to everybody on check-in. Phone lines are open if you want to share a time that you might have got scammed or that you caught a scam and you was able to catch it and save yourself before you lost money or they got into your bank account or they got your personal information or whatever like that. You can give us a call and share a story with us. We're talking about scams today, all right? And the topic is don't get fooled. Scams you need to avoid. All right, so the next one is the cancer ripoff. Let's talk about this thing. The cancer ripoff. All right,
that's another good one.
Last spring, in one of the biggest busts of its kind, the Federal Trade Commission charged 4 national cancer charities. All right, the Cancer Fund of America, Cancer Support Services, the Children's Cancer Fund of America, and the Breast Cancer Society with defrauding consumers of $187 million. All right.
Wow.
At the other end of the cancer scam spectrum, last August, a reigning beauty queen, Miss Pennsylvania, U.S. International, was arrested after allegedly claiming she had cancer and swindled tens of thousands of dollars from sympathetic supporters. She even shaved her head and staged bingo for brandy fundraisers, authorities said. Wow. Ain't this some ish? All right. Now, your plan for this, before contributing to any charity, check out its rating on charitynavigator.org. Write this down. charitynavigator.org. FreeScam.org. Instead of giving cash to door-to-door solicitors or your credit card number to callers, ask for more information about the charity brochure's website so you can investigate the cause first. Also, be wary of popular online giving sites such as GoFundMe.com. All right,
Man.
the best thing you can do to protect yourself from this or any scam is to be skeptical, says Frank W. Abagnale, a former con artist, all right,
Wow.
who became a longtime FBI consultant on scams, is now AARP's Fraud Watch Network ambassador. Ask questions, trust your gut. All right, now this cancer
Wow.
ripoff thing,
Man, it's real.
it's real. It's real.
Yep.
So we need to talk about this. And again, share this information, share this show out. Click the share button right now so people will get this information.
What's the saddest part about that is, like I said, $187 million that didn't go to this cause. So you took $187 million from people who were truly trying to support this cause for people with cancer. So that's who the big losers really are. Because at the end of the day, then when it is a real entity trying to raise this money, you look at them side like, oh no.
Right.
You got me already. So now you actually take away money from the research, that could possibly save somebody's life. I mean, that's horrible. Like, people are shameless. They don't have no heart, don't care. Like, how do you just steal somebody's money? I never got that. How people just take people's money, scamming them like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know do you remember that was some years ago. It was a lady, and she was on the street like a panhandler, right? And she would be bent over with crutches or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's one person was following because I guess they've seen it every day. So one day said, "Let me follow," and they ratted her out to the news. So what she would do, after she was caking off because she was making like money. She was making a lot of money. She would go around the corner, get into her little minivan, take off her outfit. Because she was posing as an old woman, she actually was. And she would take off her outfit, drive off they follow her home. They follow her to her house in the suburbs. So this was her hustle, her scheme. She was going out here panhandling like she's crippled. And they sent the news and everything to her house. And she tried to, no, get out of here. Son. They like, I got you on camera. Here, I got pictures of you. I watched you stand out here, take these people money, go to your little minivan, and then drive the house. Like, that's what make people like me, because I'm generous and I love to help stuff like this. But
right.
that makes me like, no, I'm not giving my money to
I know.
that.
Trust me.
I'm not
Trust
doing
me.
that.
And it's sad. It's sad you got to
It
be
is
like
sad.
that. All right, no doubt. If you're just joining us, again, we're talking about don't get fooled, scams you need to avoid. We're going to go to the next one. The next one is the chip card.
That's a deep one.
The chip card is
man.
the next one, all right?
Yeah.
So, again, make sure to share this information out. Some people need to hear this, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to get took. All right, so banks and credit card companies are in the process of issuing customers new chip cards. The data is protected in an integrated circuit rather than a magnetic strip. And there's a dynamic code that resets after each use, explains Vernon Marshall, Senior Vice President and Functional Risk Officer for American Express. They're almost impossible to counterfeit. But here's the scam. The FTC is warning that con artists are impersonating card issuers and sending emails requesting personal and financial information, or asking you click on a malware-laced link before being issued a new card. The fraudsters are sending emails purporting to be from companies such as American Express that convincingly use the company's logo and color scheme, and even have footer links such as view our privacy policy and contact us. All right, so your plan for this: no credit card company will email or call you to verify personal info it already has on file before mailing a new card. At most, you'll get a letter in the mail saying it will arrive soon. If you're ever unsure, simply call the number on the back of your card, not the one supplied by the email, and ask the company if it's trying to contact you. All right, so y'all hear that? All right, so just make sure you got to be careful. All right,
and
especially now.
And on the flip side of that, if you're actually a business owner, you have to watch out for counterfeit cards with the chips in them. If it doesn't read, like you should never put a card in manually. Like that was a policy of X company I was with, because what would happen is, like I said, they would counterfeit these cards because the chips aren't real. It like if you go to swipe it won't work. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, well, you just put the number in manually because you could do that. Mm-hmm. Don't do it, because that means it's a counterfeit card. I guarantee you, if you look on the back of that card and you call the number, they'll tell you that the card doesn't really exist.
Wow.
And people, they'll run out of it real quick when they see you want to do that. I'll take it. I'm good. I'm good. So if you're a business owner, look out for that also.
No doubt. Shout out to Kim's Cooking on the check-in.
Yes.
Let's read some quick comments, and then we're going to move on to the next few.
Denise says, hi Norman, Smooth Pete. This is a great topic. I would donate on FB for the worthy cause when there's a friend's birthday and they want you to donate. I do not donate on there. It's a shame. Now I never do that either. I would. Kim's Cooking says, I caught two guys changing clothes at Newark Penn Station. They walked in with clean clothes, went in the bathroom, changed the dirty clothes, and started asking people for money. Terrible. Wow. Pam Washington said, there's elder church ladies that panhandle every Friday. Wow. She said God told her to do it. She got her Cadillac fixed. Jesus Christ.
God told her.
God ain't tell you to go panhandle, lady. Knock it off. C.E. King Parker said your average panhandler is pure fake and a scam. And that's and some of these people make a lot of money. I remember one guy asked somebody one day, he's like, well, how much do you make out here standing? He's like, about $800,000 a day. And you got to think about it, because sometimes these people getting $5, a couple of dollars here. If you stand out there for 8-10 hours, they stand out there for shifts.
$800, $500 a day.
And making more money than us people that go to work. I was like, my man was like, well, don't be upset if you see me standing out here tomorrow next to you. Yeah. He said, you making $800 to $1,000 a day asking people for money?
I'm gonna start standing out in front of the station with a bucket.
I mean, if the elder lady, if Jesus told her to do it to fix a Cadillac, why not?
It's crazy. It's real crazy. This is why I always check and do my research, man.
You have to.
And it's funny because even like years ago, we were part of a national domestic violence awareness campaign.
Yes.
In conjunction with the national YWCAs across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, BKS was. And we produced an album, and we had Mary J. Blige on it and Layla Hathaway. We had some names on that album. It was good music. It was going to a good cause because the money was going to build shelters, to help shelters across the country and everything. And there will be people that will take our links, right, and try to use our links, you know what I'm saying, and have them redirected to their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I caught that.
Yeah.
And I was able to stop that and everything. So you just gotta be careful, man. You really gotta be careful.
It's crazy how people just try to rob you blind. They don't want to do no work, but they want to take the money.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, listen, that's karma coming for you, man.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna take people's money, and you know it's not a legit situation, you're gonna take people's money, karma coming for you. Believe that.
That's a fact.
Next one. This is interesting. This next one right here. Faith-based dating. It's a scam in that.
Wow.
Reports are surfacing in AARP's Fraud Watch network about a new ripple in online dating deceptions. Traditionally, these scams have involved con artists stealing the hearts of unsuspecting singles, many of them seniors, and then using various ploys to steal money. But now scammers are targeting faith-based sites like Big Church, Christian Mingle, JDate, and others. People are more likely to fall for scams on sites like these because they can't believe somebody of their own faith is a con artist.
Wow.
Explains James Margerson of AARP's main office. Now, the plan for that: before getting involved with anyone online, use Google or Spokio.com to research the person and even view his or her address on Google Maps. Finding no results is a big red flag. Y'all hear that? Finding no results is a big red flag. Do a Google image search for a profile picture. Keep in mind that people who are legitimately looking for love won't ask for money.
Exactly.
Unless they're your kids.
Exactly. Yeah, clap that up.
All right. So that's crazy.
Yeah, Pam Washington said another lady quit her job, started panhandling. She died with $2 million in a bag that she collected in under 4 years. I believe that. I believe it.
Sad.
And that is why some jokers won't get a job. Like, well, why they out here in the street do this? That's why. Because in 4 years they could be a millionaire if they really got their hustle on.
Right,
they ain't saving it, but they've made that money.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's real crazy. All right, so that was let's go on to the next one, man. And we got like a few more, but this is sad. I'm looking at these things like, damn. These are scams you got to avoid. All right, so again, we're talking about don't get fooled. Scams you need to avoid. Yeah, share this information with somebody today.
Yeah.
Next one is medical identity theft. Medical identity theft. All right. When most people hear identity theft, they think of someone stealing their credit card info and buying a big screen. But you can't legally be held liable for fraudulent purchases like that. It's different. However, with medical identity theft, you can be required to cover the cost of healthcare services you never received.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I know about that one. Abagnale, Abagnale, I don't know what the hell that name is. The A dude said these can include tests, prescription drugs, and even operations.
Wow.
I heard about this.
Wow.
Straight up. You'll get a bill
for something that
never happened. I've gotten somebody else's water bill for me and Sandy, I think for about 3 months.
What?
I've gotten somebody else's water bill. It was crazy. Every time we got the bill, it had this other person's name on it and whatever.
For your house?
Yeah, for our house. And I'm like, how the hell?
You didn't look into that?
We did look into it. We looked into it, and Sandy got it worked out, whatever, and they finally took the person's name off, and they took the charges back or whatever. Yeah.
Wow. You need to look a little deeper into that than this. Yeah.
It was a name I didn't even recognize or whatever.
Wow.
All right, so the plan for that one is for medical identity theft. Abagnale. See now I'm practicing that name. Abagnale. Okay, that's the name. Abagnale. Okay, all right. Your plan. Never surrender Social Security, Medicare, or health insurance numbers to anyone you don't know and trust. Be particularly wary of free health checks offered at shopping malls, fitness clubs, and retirement homes, so-called rolling labs. If they ask to photocopy your cards or ask you to sign a blank insurance claim form, don't do it.
Wow.
North Zyger says, after all, it's supposed to be free.
Exactly.
It's also vital to review all statements from your insurance provider. If there are any charges you don't understand, call immediately. And when shopping online for prescription drugs or other health-related items, remember that if a price seems too good to be true,
it is.
It probably is.
And that's a fact.
All right, so
in the medical field,
yeah, remember that.
That one I didn't really know about. Wow, that's deep.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's read some comments. Pamela Swain. The average criminal looks for marks. You have access to money. Consider yourself a mark. Stay informed. Your information is public. This is true. Information is public.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The one before we go on to the last one. Oh, wait a minute. Next is counterfeit apps. I heard about this one too.
Really?
All right, counterfeit apps. In September, news broke that Apple's normally secure app store had been compromised.
Wow.
Some developers had evidently used a fake version of Xcode, hence dubbed Xcode Ghost, to build their apps, not knowing it contained malware designed to steal passwords and do other devious things. Your plan. Apple says it has purged its store of these malicious apps, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen again. Geek Squad's Woodworth recommends always reading an app's reviews before downloading and choosing proven popular ones. Be aware, too, that you can limit an app's access on your location by adjusting your device privacy settings, thus reducing the chance of being spied on. All right, so
well, if they went through the whole process of developing that kind of technology, you don't think that they can fudge the rating on the app? I mean, if you went through all of that, I'm sure they could put 5 stars if they want to put.
You got to be careful. I'm about to scale back on a lot of stuff that I use and a lot of stuff I put on my phone.
You got to,
and this is real talk. The next one, before we get to the last one, is the grieving widow scam. The grieving widow scam, y'all. All right, the key to every scammer's success is being able to put you under emotional ether. It's when you're not thinking cognitively, but emotionally, North Zyger says. At no time are we more vulnerable than after the loss of a loved one. And a con artists know that. All right. A man was arrested last August for allegedly, billing? Okay. Allegedly bilking an 89-year-old Wisconsin widow out of nearly $4,500.
Wow.
Police say he scanned obituaries for prey.
Wow.
Then pretended to be a bank official to trick them out of money. He may have been working the scam across the country for decades.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that too. So the plan for this one is ask a trusted family member to temporarily handle your financial responsibilities while you are grieving. Have that person follow up on any suspicious phone calls or emails, and be aware that while you are grieving, you may be more vulnerable to fraud tactics that play on your emotions. All right, and then the last one, let's deal with this last one, the gift voucher. We were just talking about that. The gift voucher. All right. The ripoff involves getting an unsolicited email from McDonald's, Subway, or another popular restaurant or retailer offering a free gift card if you click a link to activate it. The pitch looks legit, but it's a phishing scam. Phishing, PH, PHISHING scam. All right, not like fishing, to the pond, all right, meaning the perpetrator is either trying to install malware on your computer or gather personal info by having you complete an online questionnaire. Your plan, repeat after us. Never click a link in an unsolicited email or divulge personal info, no matter how enticing the offer. Do a Google search such as McDonald's gift card scam and see if any warnings come up. In most cases, they will.
Yeah.
All right, y'all got that?
It's crazy. Kim's cooking said, "Oh my God, hello! I just received a scam insurance call. This is crazy." He said he need to update my information. That's crazy.
Yeah. So again, hopefully,
man,
some of the things we discussed today is helping some people out, man.
Yeah.
I know it helped me out because I seen one like, ooh, I was getting this one. I just got one today with the blank, with the silent call.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, with the silent call, I just got one today.
Wow.
So we just got to be careful. We always got to be on our watch, on our P's and Q's, and watch out for what's going on. Go ahead, let's read some comments.
Kaz said, "I wish someone would steal my identity so my creditors can stop calling me all the time of the night and go after them. I'm tired of speaking in all these different type of languages."
Right.
What's next? Sign language. He's stupid. Kim's Cooker said, "PayPal is also good to pay with. Yeah, PayPal is pretty secure." Pamela Swain said the developers that create the applications are counting on you to upload the virus to your computer. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Also, oh no, we read that one right. Yeah, that was it. Denise Sparrow says, "Hey dolls." Hopefully not calling me a doll, Denise, but
no. Oh, P, I meant to tell you, bro. You got to be careful those porn sites you go on.
Because,
because there's a lot of for real phishing scams.
I don't
and
do
it would get in your cookies.
If anything, I'll make a porno before.
It would get in your cookies and all of that. So be careful when you go on Pornhub.com. Be careful, P.
Send that reminder to yourself.
All right, let's take this call. Caller from the 973. State your name where you calling from. You on the Man Cave Show. What's up?
It's It's Kim Cooking again. I just thought of another one. Be careful on how you answer the phone. A lot of people record. So if people answer their phone and go, yes, they record that. So you know when you go to fill out for like a credit card or something over the phone, all they have to do, the credit card people will say, well, are you authorizing this? All they do is play back the recording of you saying yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
They've got the information.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, I'm very cognizant of that when I'm on the phone with certain people trying. You're right. The language that you use, you're right. They record it and they splice it to make it sound. I got caught up in a scam. It was a magazine scam some years back, and that's what they did. They took. I was like, I got my thing, and I see they took this money out of my account. I'm like, whoa, what happened? So I called them. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And they go, well, you authorized. I said, no, it didn't. So they played the thing back, and that's what they did. They spliced up the conversation, and they made it say what they wanted to say, and I lost that money. I mean, I shut everything down, so they couldn't get no more money out. But they got me for like $300 some, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Yep. So just be careful. Be mindful of how you're answering your phone. Never answer your phone with the word yes. If they're asking you to say yes or whatever, just go,
exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Nice. Good one.
You're right.
Just be mindful of that one. I just thought about that one.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you, definitely. Yeah.
You're welcome.
She's right. She's absolutely right.
Man,
she is right.
Yeah, I'm loving the calls today. I'm loving the comments today. Denise Sparrow said, what about Cash App? I think, did I hear about a Cash App scam?
Yeah, like people were getting people's information and able to, go into people's accounts and steal money out of people's accounts. I'm not sure how, but yeah, I heard a few situations about that too. Yeah.
Here it is. So police departments across the country are warning of the sneaky new Venmo scam that can drain your bank account in seconds. Most people who use the tool and others like it are linking it to their debit card, which can put them at risk, especially if they're too trusting. The apps make it easier to send cash, but as the popularity grows, so do the scams. The scam can also involve other payment apps like Cash App, PayPal, or Apple Pay.
Really?
It works like this. Someone asks for your phone, saying their battery died or they left theirs at home. Next, they'll say the person didn't pick up and they need to text. While you thinking they're texting, they're actually going into your payment app to transfer funds out of your account into theirs. Oftentimes, they'll quickly delete the app altogether so you don't get any notifications about the transfer.
Wow.
So this is crazy. This is crazy. WSOC TV reported the instance in North Carolina where someone lost $1,400 from a thief who borrowed their phone. WCNC TV also reported a scam in North Carolina through Venmo, which cost a person $150. Experts do warn that you shouldn't operate the app without a multi-factor authentication, such as a thumbprint or a PIN code. Plus, while you're at it, get off Bluetooth. Get off of Bluetooth. They can hack into the phone via Bluetooth portal.
That's true.
And then through the portal, have access to any application that you have. Joseph Martinez, a professor of information security, gave this information. Experts also suggest linking your account to a credit card instead of a debit card.
Yeah.
So you have more protection.
Yeah.
The bottom line, avoid the auto login and make sure to lock down your app so you don't waste your money.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I didn't heard it all today. So I'm actually going to make some changes in how I do things.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, especially when I'm very new to Cash App, right? So I've been using it a lot lately, but now when I think about it, I'm like, damn, wait a minute, my Cash App is linked to my bank account and this and that, whatever like that. Start linking it to your credit cards because you're getting the double security.
Exactly.
So you're getting the security of the Cash App itself that they do offer, and you're getting the security of the actual credit card company.
And it's easier to stop it with the credit card versus they take your money, and now it's a whole big thing taking cash.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then sometimes too you got to pay that extra pay that extra fee with your bank, your banking company, because they have certain protections they put in place for that too.
Yeah,
as well.
Well, I'll tell you, I love one. I have two credit unions. And I can tell you the one is super duper on top of it. The one, the second one is not. So I actually got one time through them. They called me to tell me that there might have been a breach, and so they had to replace my Visa card. I mean my debit card, and in the time between the day that I got my card and I tried to activate it, I couldn't activate it for whatever reason. So between that day and the next day, I actually got for like $500 something. So yeah, gotta be careful. But some of these banks are very much so on top of, like with my one. If they think I get calls all the time if they think something is a fishy transaction or whatever, or it happened even on my honeymoon. Went away. I knew I had thousands of dollars in my bank account and I couldn't pay for anything because we weren't local and we didn't tell them we were going. So now we already know. Anytime we're going to travel, we let them know when we're traveling so they don't lock down the cards. But I was mad at the moment, but then when I thought about it, I was like, no, I can't be mad at that, because if somebody would have took my card and was over here trying to spend all my money, then I've been pissed. So,
yeah. PNC does that with me now.
They do.
Like,
Okay.
they're like, oh, you about to go on vacation?
Yeah, you better
Mr.
call.
Bradley? You're like, okay.
They put in the system.
And
When you leaving?
Yeah.
When you coming back?
Yeah. Good thing. Good stuff to know, man.
Yep.
Very informative show today.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody for joining us.
Of course.
On the Man Cave morning/afternoon show. Again, we'll be back tomorrow morning. And don't forget, tomorrow's Friday, so make sure y'all come out and rock out with DJ Smooth P and your boy DJ Storm on the General tomorrow for the Friday Night Live. It's the happy hour mix. It's going down, and it's Fridays located at 1315 Centennial Avenue. All right, come on out and rock out with us. Make it a ladies' night out, date night out, fellas' night out, whatever. Just come make it a great night out and rock out with us. Get those half-price appetizers, those drink specials, and we're going to do some giveaways and some trivia tomorrow. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. So coming out and rock out with us and have some fun and everything. And don't forget, today's show is sponsored by Four Brothers Restaurant, located at 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. Give them a call, 908-834-8889. If you would like to be an official sponsor of BKS1 Radio, we got some great inexpensive packages we can offer you guys where your business, your product, it will be all about you. We'll let the world know and let the people know what you have going on. All right, so make sure, just hit us up. All right, just hit us up. So again, we want to thank everybody for joining us.
Yes,
and remember, this show is never about us.
Nope, it's always about you.
Why? Because you are
the next best kept secret.
See y'all tomorrow. And remember, we love you guys.
It ain't a damn thing you could do about it.
Ain't a damn thing you could do about it. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
Man.
We out of here.
Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming over. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1.